When I was 10 years old, I really wanted new shoes. All the kids in my class had shiny new sneakers. Mine were old, worn out, and a little torn. One evening, I told my mother, "Mom, everyone laughs at my shoes." She looked at them quietly and smiled. "Don't worry," she said softly. "I'll get you new ones soon." My mother worked long hours cleaning offices at night. She always came home tired, but she never complained. A week later, she surprised me. She handed me a box. Inside were the most beautiful sneakers I had ever seen. I was so happy. I hugged her and ran outside to show my friends. But something I didn't notice then was the shoes my mother was wearing. They were very old. The soles were almost falling apart. Years passed. I finished school, then university, and finally got a good job. One day while visiting home, I opened an old drawer. Inside was a small envelope with receipts. One receipt caught my eye. It was from a shoe store from many years ago. There were 2 pairs of shoes on the receipt, but one of them had the word written next to it, "Cancelled." I asked my mother about it. She smiled and said, "I was going to buy a pair for myself too, but your shoes were more important." At that moment, I realized something that broke my heart. All those years, she walked in broken shoes so I could walk proudly in mine. The next day, I took her to the same shoe store. I said, "Mom, today we buy your shoes first." She laughed gently, but this time, her eyes were full of tears. Sometimes the greatest love is the sacrifice we never see.